a lovely start. I think that's been a big improvement for Wawrinka this year, Robbie, the quality of the forehand.
Maybe that first serve percentage has dropped off a little bit. In fact, it's going to be interesting to compare it to previous years, that he's getting a lot more 3 points, short replies. And of course, you can use the forehand.
Oh, I was so impressed with the quality of his cross-court backhand. Yeah, it's lovely tennis. It's a lovely return. And again, Nadal going into the body rather than out wide. One of Wawrinka's better tournaments of the year, beat Ferrer in the final, absolutely destroyed him. I was sat courtside all week and I just couldn't believe how well he was striking the ball, particularly that single-handed backhand. It was just an absolute joy to watch.
I guess for Wawrinka, you can't feel too unhappy about losing this point. Nadal's had to guess his way out of trouble. It's still the necessary hands to shovel that back into the court. The timing's got to be good. Great defensive skills, especially on that backhand wing. Great play. Nadal's probably going to get back in. Fortune favouring the brave.
Sensible shot from Nadal there. So difficult on this course if that ball is low and central. How are you going to be aggressive from that position? Improve that shot to give him options in a situation exactly like that. 2 break points. That's better. It's only the second first serve he's made in this game.
That's a tame way to surrender serve.
And it was a poor game overall, really, wasn't it? Not enough first serves made. I mean, that's the killer for a player with a single-handed backhand when you come up against Nadal. The way you can just hook that forehand cross court. Oh, wonderful hands.
And that's from both players, because initially Wawrinka does so well to make up the odds and find a good angle. What dexterity! He's hit there like a squash shot behind him in the back corner.
It's more like it. Beautifully done. That's the way to construct the points against Nadal. Oh, lovely combination.
In the right area of the strings, a little too low, and it just flies on you.
Lovely backhand.
But I like the anticipation initially. As soon as he hit the first hard one there.
Oh, brilliance! Absolutely superb.
And I thought initially in the rally he was being a little too passive. But when pressed for an answer, he's given a definitive one. What a strike. Head so nice and still. Look how he lays the wrist back. And that one's come right out of the dead center. What balance.
Good tennis. Nadal, a little thought switch, shanked a couple of those forehands, didn't he? That's why it dropped a little short, and Wawrinka wasn't shy to pull the trigger on the final backhand. So a warning for Nadal, taking a little too much time here. Next time that happens, he'll lose the use of his first serve. Brilliance. Wawrinka. And he is indeed back on level terms.
Well, I love the attitude, and this wasn't an easy shot. He's got to brush up the back, but he can't give it too much air. It's got to be nice and aggressive. Gets the contact spot on. Absolutely superb.
It's a good hold, nice and comfortable, and that will take us into a tie-break.
4-3, Nadal.
Totally committed to the forehand there. It was good to see. He saw Wawrinka racing up the court there, and that's why he felt he had to create a little more of an angle with that backhand volley. Such a good backhand from Nadal. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the approach there.
When you've invested so much time and effort, but you've got nothing to show for it. Oh, what a backhand. Just push on for an extra half an hour. Make that, in your mind, the tail end of a three-set match. Oh, great set of wheels from Stan.
And that's the kind of body language that I think his camp are looking for right now. A positive reaction to the loss of the opening set. Good little hustle this. Would have been easy to get suckered into just doing the little bunt up the line there. That's what Nadal was looking for. Shot. There it is again. Very sensible serving under pressure there. Oh, well, the play was perfect. Unfortunately, the execution was anything but. It's an awful game, really. It's the last thing Wawrinka needed. Well, it was on, wasn't it? So it stood well up the court, so he fancied his chances. Oh, I'll tell you what, I mean, Nadal did not challenge that, and it's well in.
And his Kemp is actually looking right down that baseline, and they could have easily given him a signal.
Down there. Oh, what a good forehand that was.
Such a good change-up, wasn't it? We're so used to him going cross-court on the run.
It's one of his better forehands of the afternoon there. Good footwork initially.
When going to Nadal's forehand.
Well, that's the way to turn defence into attack. A couple of really good forehands there from Wawrinka. Got away with it, but constructed the point beautifully, so perhaps he will argue that he deserved that little bit of luck there. Much better game. And Wawrinka now right back in this second set. Incredible. We'll be so disappointed he missed with the final backhand, but what an overhead.
Of course, when I see a smash like this, there's only one player that springs to mind, and it's the great Jimmy Connors. A bowler smash. Complete 360.
How's that for athletic ability?
Whoa, what happened there? Just got to calibrate the compass. It's two great shots in a row. Strong forearm. He snaps the wrist yet. Does a lot of work. So easy to get that wrong.
Oh yeah, he's made it.
So clever, isn't it?
Superb. Really good movements, but then all the while he knew exactly what shot he was going to play when he made the distance and made contact with the ball. Short angle volleys are so effective on this surface. Doesn't get up at all. It's a lovely return. Those don't come back. Nevertheless, that was a really good game from Nadal. Made it. He was fortunate, though. Didn't time that pickup off a really good return. Superb tennis. Used his forehand there to dictate play wonderfully well.
Longest rally of the match. What a time for Wawrinka to come up trumps. Such a crucial stage in the set.
And a great response to the double fault on the previous point. What a way to finish. Sending a very strong message down the other end of the court. Oh, that's superb.
Tired of getting bullied. Got to be kidding me. What a stroke. The difficulty factor was right off the charts here to keep your balance.
Took up a really good court position throughout that rally.
Didn't he just, Jason? The footwork was so aggressive. Looking to take the initiative. There he goes. In again.
It's not an easy shot, but he made it look very simple. Just sensational.
Showed just enough variety with that inside-out forehand. He's just varied it up a little bit more in the second set. He hasn't been as predictable going to Nadal's backhand as often. First, it's created the space to then go to the weaker side of Rafa. It's the ball right at the pinnacle of the bounce.
Very close. Nadal will want another look at that. Brilliant.
So touch, isn't he?
Victory for Nadal. A huge win for the Spaniards. Of course, that secures his safe passage into the knockout stages here in the semi-finals on Sunday, but more importantly, it secures the year-end world #1 ranking. And that's what will delight the Spaniard most. Nadal getting it done today in 2 very difficult sets.